Canada PM Mark Carney says old relationship with the U.S. is over. Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney said that Canada's old relationship with the United States, based on deepening integration of our economies and tight security and military cooperation, is over. Speaking to reporters in Ottawa after a cabinet meeting, Carney said Canadians must fundamentally reimage our economy. Reimagine, in the face of U.S. President Donald Trump's tariffs. He said Canada would respond with retaliatory tariffs that will have maximum impact on the U.S. Trump announced on Wednesday he would target imported vehicles and vehicle parts with 25% tax, stating this is permanent. Carney, the Liberal Party leader, called the original Canada-U.S. automotive products agreement signed in 1965 the most important deal in his lifetime. That's finished with these tariffs, he said in French. He continued that Canada can sustain an auto industry with the U.S. tariffs, provided the government and business community work to reimagine and retool the industry. Canada needs to build an economy Canadians can control, he said, and that would include rethinking its trade relationships with other partners. It remains to be seen whether Canadians can have a strong trading relationship with the United States going forward, he added. I mean, there's a lot more to be said, but Jesus, man.
Canada, at least they're realizing, just like the UK is, they're like, look, these are not our allies anymore. We don't know who these people are. I mean, they saw it a little bit when Trump was first in office, but this time he's doubling down, tripling down. So, Canada, Mexico, the UK, they're kind of just like, look, we're done messing with you. You're not gonna bully us. You're not gonna punk us into stuff. Like I'm saying, he can bully people that are less than him because it's easy. Say money and power can do that for you. When you start messing with whole countries that have their own armies, that have their own economies, they're like, bro, we'll just go around you. We ain't got to deal with you. We do it because we've been always friendly with you, but they're like, that's over. It's cool. Then don't expect us to come to your aid when something happens.
I mean, you can't trust us anymore. It's a done deal. I mean, this guy, I think this time he came in with the agenda. The first time in office, he knew he's going to win. I think he wasn't really activated as an agent that time because they were thinking, okay, he might get a second term. His second term is when we can do the things we really want to get done. I think this time he came in and said, you know what, he's activated from the beginning. This is what we say, activated, because this is the term that they use over in Russia. That's why I say it, at least when they activate one of their sleeper cells. I think that's what he is, man. All of his actions show me that he's some kind of a sleeper cell for a different country, because he's not working for the United States people. He's not working for us at all. You don't threaten your northern neighbor and your southern neighbor with I'm gonna come and take over your country. I don't say, oh, you're not even a real country, Canada. Just like who said that about Ukraine, Russia. It's the same jargon that there's the same kind of BS language they were using against Ukraine before they invaded Ukraine. So I mean, why are we threatening Canada? What are they gonna do? If I'm Canada, I'm turning to another. I'm finding me another ally. Who's that gonna be? Who's Mexico's new ally gonna be? The same people who've already been trying to move into Mexico, China. So now you're going to have them in our backyard. Now they're going to be talking about maybe putting a base or doing cooperative drills with China in our backyard because this guy came in during this time in history and started all this type of, come on, man.
Yeah.
Let's be honest about the situation.
Yeah, it's pretty wild to watch out. But I mean, they known as soon as he came in for the second term. I mean, like he won off hate, fear, and anger. So that's what they're given. You know what I'm saying? And so it's sad to see, like I said, this is the new norm here in America. This is what won him the presidency, supposedly. So this is what we have to expect from everything and everyone that's around him and what they're doing. There'll be no transparency. They'll never admit to anything that they did wrong. They'll take all the W's for themselves. They're going to constantly lie to you, and they're going to try to bully everybody around them. This is what America is now. And, the rest of the world doesn't have to deal with it. And pretty soon we won't have to either, because we'll probably be splitting apart in states as it comes on, because it's going back to states' rights. And the last time we had states' rights, there was slavery. So, it's going to be wild to see. I mean, it's not wild to see. I'm kind of over it already. I've seen it. I saw it coming. So, that's why I was hanging out. I was like, on my birthday, I was like, man, let me go out. Let me go live my life. You know what I'm saying? Like January, I was like, let me enjoy this. I'm like, I'm taking that last breath of fresh, free air. Because after the election, everyone was sad. I was like, no, I'm going to live it up, because we got about 2 months before this bullshit kicks in. And then our world will be upside down, which it is now, as you see.
And with that, folks,
this is Uncommon Courtesy, and we will see you next time.